Greetings, fellow bike riders. This is Sunday, June 26th, and it's almost noon o'clock. It is hot. It is humid. I don't know what the temperature is supposed to get up today, but I did notice we've got actually a northwesterly wind, which is unusual because most of the time, this time of year, it's coming out of the south, which makes it even worse, especially out of the southwest and southeast, bringing up that Gulf moisture. So this is a tour of Stateline Road. Now, Stateline straddles the two great states of Tennessee and Mississippi. So actually what you see over here on the left, well actually this is a little offset from the state line, so that's still Mississippi there. But we're going to do a little dogleg thing here. And we will be on, still be on the state line. Straight ahead is the great state of Tennessee, Shelby County. Memphis is up there somewhere. I'm not sure. We're real close to the Memphis city limits. I don't know for sure. And this road needs paving badly. Idaho stop there, which is not legal here. Now we're back on state line. The houses and residences on the left are in Tennessee. The ones on the right are in Mississippi. I noticed the wind was out of the north when I started out. When I start out from my house, I never know exactly which way I'm going to go, what route I'm going to take. It's just kind of, let's go this way today, or let's go that way today. But when I noticed the wind was out of the north, I thought, well, I'm going to head north. And the reason I do that is I'd rather have dead raccoon. Ooh, and it smells too. The smell of death. Anyway. I'd rather have the headwind when I first start out, my legs are fresh, and that way having the tailwind or the wind at my back going home. So I'm actually way north of my house. I've already been riding for about 30 minutes. And I am taking my newest bike out. This is a Wabi Special. It's a single speed. I did get it with the flip-flop hub on the back. So I do have two different size cogs on the back. I've got a I think it's a 16 and an 18 back there. No derailleur. You do have to take the chain off, take the wheel off, flip it around. No front derailleur either. I got whatever came stock with it. Front, drivetrain and all that. So it's a little different ride. It's a real lightweight steel bike, lug, steel frame. It's almost as light as my carbon bike. About way lighter than my hybrid. My hybrid weighs 33 pounds. This one is under 20. I did get the lightweight, the sub 15 rims and the, I think whatever, these Grand Boy tires. I got a little wider. I got the 26 instead of what comes with the 23. I wanted a little more comfortable ride. I did get the bullhorn handlebars. Probably ought to take a picture of it when I get home and use it on this video. So coming up on a major intersection here. This one is always fun to negotiate. Cross traffic's doing, I think the speed limit's 45. Wink, wink. I'm gonna get out here and take the whole lane, which I've pretty much been doing already. Get over here in the straight lane and the left turn lane. Really hard timing this light. I'm gonna have to stop. All right, onward. Still on the Stateline Road. Speed going down this little, it's called minimum going, and an uphill again. Truck is cutting it a little close with the oncoming traffic. Appreciate him giving me a lot of room. Part of the road has no shoulder. The nice thing is there is a left turn middle lane, so it's not exactly a real narrow 2-lane road. It's better up here. As I was saying, single speed is a little different ride. Well, it's a lot different in a lot of ways. I'm spinning faster. Pedal, I have no idea exactly what it is. I've tried to time it, and when I do, it's like it's all over the place. Right now, going up this, I'm doing about 13, 14 miles an hour. press that. Down that road to the left is where I got attacked by a little Boston Terrier. He didn't bite me. I was on my hybrid bike. He shoved the derailleur into the spokes, which almost caused me to flip over the handlebars. I mean, good thing I wasn't going very fast. I came to a sudden stop. I kept the bike in between me and him. And at the time, I didn't have my pepper spray with me. I mean, I'd hate to use it. I've got a dog. I've always had dogs. I'd hate to use it. But dang, if I'm going to be bitten, especially when I'm out on the public street, we all have leash laws here on both sides of this road, both states. Dogs are not supposed to be running loose. Most of those little bitty ones I can outrun. Because most of the little bitty ones, the little ankle biters, I call them, they'll only go out in the street for about a house or two. And they're pretty well done. It's those bigger ones, the German Shepherds and the mixed breeds, big, not to mention all the ones that get the bad publicity. Got a nice Stateline here, pit bulls. I probably wouldn't hesitate to use it if the pit bull came out snarling at me. So we're cruising along here at 18 miles an hour. Still on Stateline Road. We're leaving the residential area, and now we're getting into the industrial area. We got, probably a little hard to see, we got warehouses over here on the right. This is one of the warehouse districts. I like riding the warehouse district on Sundays, because most of them are closed. Very little traffic. The only problem is of course they have a lot of heavy truck traffic, and the roads sometimes are horrible because of that. See all this debris, all that grass there, it's in the cycle lane. Now in my state, just because there is a bike lane, you do not have to use it. You are supposed to stay as far right as you deem as safely possible. There are some neighborhoods, by the way, automobiles are not supposed to be blocking bicycle lanes here, but you get in the neighborhoods and I don't even bother staying in the bike lanes between the parked cars. Of course, all the debris that's hauled out. Try riding in a bike lane on trash day, trash pickup day. All the trash buggies are sitting in it. They've brought all the bags of leaves out and set in it, all the tree limbs, whatnot. And it's more of a hazard changing lanes constantly back and forth. If you want to try to stay in that bike lane, you're going to constantly be changing. And I just feel like I feel safer just staying out of them. Stay over, a foot or two from the curb. I'm not going to ride in the gutter, but there are times that I'll merge on over like this and just take the full lane. Not because I'm just being a jerk, because because of safety. I hear a car coming up behind me. I'll merge back over and let it pass. Nothing behind me. Now we gotta get across Hacks Cross Road. This is another major intersection. And I don't think I have ever made this green light. I've always had to stop. So I'm probably going to pull over here to the curb and wait. Here we go. bike lane because of the gravel and the rocks. They need a street sweeper to come over here and clean it out. That's why I do not ride in it very often. A couple times I've been out here, it's just hell on your tires. I hate it when you got stop signs, breaks your momentum, and then you got an uphill climb with the stop sign. Yeah, they need to get a street sweeper out here. It's all new construction. So, you can see it has new sidewalks put in. Why they put bike lanes out here? I mean, I'm out here in the rural part of the county. And I guess, you know, this is the warehouse district, industrial district, so there is a lot of truck traffic here during the week. We do have a nice wide 3-lane road with the middle turn lane, which is kind of a waste because there's nothing to turn left to. There's a little field over here left. So, don't quite understand planning. They should have taken both bike lanes on each side and put them both on one side straight, make it a two-way bike lane. And then they shift everything over. But our city council does not know how to spell the streets. Much less plan for them. Up the hill. And this is the end of Stateline Road. Maybe it continues on down here around to the left of this warehouse. I don't have GPS in my Garmin stuff. When I do, I go on my laptop before I head out. Use Google Maps to find various roads and areas I want to go explore. And then I just head out and try to find them. Only been lost a couple times. Usually there's water towers around. I keep in mind where they're at. And other towers, cell towers and stuff. Alright. We are in Forest Hill, Irene. Yeah, this was part of Stateline. This is where it is. Right here. It's Forest Hill, Irene. Center Hill Schools, the elementary and junior middle school. All the delinquents are out of school. well. We've had so much influx of people moving out of Memphis into the surrounding areas. The growth out here is tremendous. Mustang, yeah, we're gonna go right here. So they had to build some new high schools. New schools altogether to accommodate all the growth. This area out here, although it looks rural, out in the country, it's the fastest growing part of the county. The hill we go. Oh, by the way, they named this road after me. This is Desoto Road. I bet you didn't know that. I didn't either. Killer for me and my old legs. It's hot. All these tall trees blocking any breeze. Of course, I probably do have the wind to my back. coming. I'm going to go ahead and run this red light. I know you ain't supposed to. There's no other traffic out here that's going to come trip the light for me. So for all you youngsters out there, do not follow my example. Down to 2 lanes. I've never been this far, so we shall explore this together. That's a good thing, speaking of it's only 35. I have no shoulder to speak of. I have a ditch right next. I have to be forced off the road. Sunday and the church parking lot is full. Happy Father's Day. Wasn't that last week? Maybe they're a different denomination. Maybe